Father God, we pause and we thank you for your blessings upon us and our county. We pray today for godly wisdom as we make decisions. We pray for everything that you've given us and those that are soldiers and sailors and airmen. We just pray for their safety overseas and pray peace could abound. We're thankful for everything that you've given to us, and forgive us when we don't do what you ask us to do. And add to this prayer, we pray in the name of Christ. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right. We're going to have to do a roll call, aren't we? Yeah.
All right, everyone should have received an electronic copy of the minutes in their email. Had a chance to review those. I'd accept a motion.
Motion to approve.
Seconded.
Jeff Stringer?
Yes.
Michael Vanover?
Yes.
Clay Gerber?
Yes.
Motion passes 3-0.
Okay, we had payroll totaling $341,225.96 and claims totaling $873,987.86.
Motion to approve the financials.
Seconded.
Jeff Stringer?
Yes.
Michael Vanover?
Yes.
Clay Gerber?
Yes.
Motion passes 3-0.
Sheriff Holiday.
As far as jail numbers, we have 49 total inmates in jail today. 23 of those are pretrial circuit, 12 pretrial superior, 8 DOC, and 1 F6. I don't have anything else to report. Commissioner Stringer, have you spoke with Jeremy from Superior lately? I've reached out to him, but I haven't heard anything from him.
Yeah, I was actually on the phone with him prior to this meeting, so I'll give you an update tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. I don't have anything else to report.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Witt.
Project-wise, our County Home Road project, we got the NOT for stormwater and drainage. So we had enough germination out there that the IDEM released that permit. The scheduling of the right-of-way marker and replacement and repair of tile is happening, so that will be the last step that we have construction-wise, and then it is all final records. Operations-wise, Meridian Road, we are continuing to work on the ditch line so we can get the drive pipe set, so we continue to have positive drainage. The rain has made that a little bit more fun than we anticipated. Grading of gravel roads, the stone is down and that is complete. And we got the force feed loader out week before last to give it our first run. We went over to 100 west between 300 south and 400 south. We chose that road. There's no homes on it, and it gave us an opportunity to learn the machine. Went fairly well. We found some old bridge indents. There's a pipe out there, and fairly large pipe, and I guess that was a bridge at one time. Well, we found those with the machine. The machine is fine, but we were not anticipating that. Last week, we went out on County Road 600 East and 700 East. Those roads are not gravel. We learned a few things. A few folks were a little less than happy what we were doing, but I did go out and talk to them face to face. They put some stuff on Facebook, and I went out and I let them vent their frustrations to me. I said, hey, this is really our first time doing this. Our apologies, and we are learning to raise the machine up and not cut where we don't need to, instead of just making it a carte blanche bench across the entire length of the roadway. So we will probably see places where property owners have filled in ditches, put in pipes, And those will be a little bit harder conversations of areas that we can say really do need to be clipped. And those will be the harder conversations because they do need to be done and not ones that we're trying to just clip a roadway. So I am being prepared for those, and I will work with those folks accordingly. This week, we're gonna really do this on Wednesday and Thursday, but we gotta jump on a few vehicles, our vehicle inspections. So what does that mean? Things we're finding: hydraulic leaks, oil leaks. We do have an oil pan leak on a truck. A couple lights are out. This truck just happens to be in the shop because we're going to end up having to replace a turbocharger on it, which is not necessarily a cheap fix, but while it was in there, we went ahead and did an inspection on it. So I'm preparing to find those type of items, brake cylinders, things that you normally see that we see wear and tear on a truck. That's what we're looking for. In areas where maybe it's not quite broke yet, but we'll get it on the schedule and keep it from keeping the truck down. So that will happen. It'll also help us set the budget, but we've gotten into at least one truck. I believe we started on a second truck. So I'll have some results and I'll bring those at a future meeting. From a human resource perspective, the open operator position we had from the retirement, we are scheduled for interviews next week. And then we had another one come in and another gentleman asked if he can go this week. So we will do 2 interviews on Thursday. That has happened since I did my agenda. So we will go through the interview process. I believe we're at 5 external candidates and 3 internal candidates. The next thing I have is a revision requesting for the uniform and personal protective equipment policy. It is on the first page under general. This involves allowing the team to wear shorts during the summer months on work that is, would allow the use of shorts. In this case, chip and seal, while we're chip and sealing and the guys are in the trucks all day, giving them that option. Chip and sealing is a hot job, especially when you're stuck in the truck, and some of our trucks are old enough that we are working on getting the ACs charged, but some of them are past their life, and so we're looking at what the cost of is versus repairing them and then giving these gentlemen the option to be comfortable all day.
I have no issues as long as they're not put in a position where
Correct.
they're not using a weed eater or chainsaw, that kind of stuff. So, I mean,
And-
it's in a position that's, as you described, I have no issues or problems.
And I have wrote it that we will get the shorts through Centos. That way they are all uniform. When I came last year, some of the gentlemen were wearing basketball shorts, and I kind of have a problem with that. So I've kind of hemmed them into the ownership's on them in that regard. They don't have to have them, but if they do, they will be provided.
And as you pointed out, Commissioner Gerber, it does say that shorts are only allowed when the type of work being performed allows for it without compromising safety standards.
I see that. Just want to reiterate it.
Yep, I thought you were. If it's going to be implemented as a policy, we probably need a vote to approve it with the changes.
I'll make that motion, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Jeff Stringer,
Yes.
Michael Vanover,
Yes?
Blake Gerber.
Yes,
Motion carries 3-0.
And then I do have one right away this evening, County Road 450 East. This last parcel we need to do a ditching job this summer.
Sardians. I will make that motion to allow the right of way.
Do we have a second?
Jeff Stringer,
Yes.
Michael Vanover.
Yes.
Blake Gerber.
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0.
Hey, Matt, before you leave,
Yes, sir.
what's the status of maintenance on the rest of the fleet? I know EMA has a vehicle they took in to have oil change and it came back with, I don't know, ball joints or something that need to be repaired. Is that something that you guys can take on now?
We can take it on. I have not gotten a response yet on the actual delivery date of the 4-post. It has been ordered by a gasoline equipment company, but they have not given me a date from their manufacturer. We did receive the pair of rotary lifts, the mobiles, but the one column came in damaged, and we are working through the shipper and their insurance company to get it replaced.
Maybe just round out with Mr. Petro to see if we can get that scheduled, see if we can start saving some money.
We can do that. We can get it brought in.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt.
Nate?
Nate?
Good evening.
Just a couple items here this evening. First off, permits. I apologize for not getting these out to you guys to take a look sooner. These came fairly late after I had already sent out agenda items and things. One of them actually just came in today, but they were both pretty easy permits to approve and review. So the first one is Heartland REMC out around McNatt's on 800 South and 900 West. They're simply doing a line rebuild out there, just replacing old infrastructure. So nothing new, just upgraded equipment. And the second, the one that came in today, is for an open road cut to repair a water line crossing 500 West. Matt actually spoke to the gentleman this morning about this and helped him get the permit put together, and I reviewed it this afternoon. There is also a road closure form attached, so there will be 2 signatures needed on that, one for the actual permit for the open road cut and the second for the road closure. So I'm recommending both of these for approval this evening.
We get a motion?
I'll make that motion to approve both of those.
A second?
Seconded.
Jeff Stringer?
Yes.
Michael Vanover?
Yes.
Blake Gerber?
Yes.
Motion passes 3-0.
And then the only other thing I have is just project updates on Bridge 54. The last weekend in April, they actually had weekend concrete pours. They poured Pier 3 cap on top of the stem of Pier 3, and then the bent 4, which is the north end bent, they poured. They got beams set last week, and they will begin placing deck pans and tying reinforcing steel for the deck this week.
Great.
Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Nate.
Ms. Ellis?
Hello. Good evening.
I am here representing Family Centered Services, asking for financial support for the coming year for our youth programs, primarily Teen Court, Juvenile Justice Diversion Program, as well as a new youth serving program to be delivered in schools starting in September, aiming to keep kids out of teen court, trying to catch those young kids who seem to be exhibiting increased behavioral problems, and hoping to catch them and support them and their families to keep them out of trouble going forward.
And what is that request that you're making today?
Well, I'm sorry, we're requesting 20,000, yes.
Okay, thank you.
I have no issues with that. Jeff, you have any questions on that?
No, I have no issues with that either.
Can we get a motion?
I'll make a motion then.
Do we know where the funding's coming from this? Did we talk about that? I'm sorry, I apologize.
no,
I
that's
just
okay.
know that that's
It's
not
coming
you guys.
from your lit.
Yep,
Thank you, apologies.
No problem.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion.
Jeff Stringer?
Yes.
Michael Vanover?
Yes,
Blake Gerber?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming back.
We have a plaza request. Mr.
Sir,
Copeland,
hello.
how are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Hanging in there.
All right, my name is Hunter. I'm coming to you guys from Bluffton now, and I just want to start with thanking you all for the recent approval of using the courthouse bathrooms The excitement and joy we all felt whenever that was announced, I mean, it's unbeatable. So I just wanted to come forward today. I'm requesting permission to utilize the Courthouse Plaza for our 2026 Bluffton Now Summer Event Series. And these events are designed to bring residents together, support local artists, and create positive, family-friendly experiences downtown Bluffton. For our concert series, we have 4 concerts this summer, all ranging from, or performing from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Those dates will be June 4th, June 25th, July 16th, and August 6th. And then something new we're doing this year is family movie nights. They're free on the plaza. And those dates are June 8th, July 13th, and August 10th. And then finally, in addition, we're also planning a special Independence Day event with several other committees. It's going to be July 4th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's called United We Stand, which will include live music and conclude with a fireworks display.
I'll make a motion to permit those events to happen on the Courthouse Plaza.
I'll second that. The only thing I asked Hunter is that, there wasn't easy to get the bathrooms opened up because of some past events, so I don't know what your plans are, but let's just make sure that they stay clean and maintained as we go through this.
Yeah, definitely. We
Right.
plan to work with local police. Our board will help man those and then getting cleaning services for those as well, just to make sure that we keep them in top shape.
Yeah, we're going to give it a shot, and hopefully we have good results. So,
Yep.
appreciate that.
Well, I'm excited to see this done.
Bluffton Now, and Hunter just mentioned a July 4th event. I believe the commissioners approved support for a prior event with this.
Fireworks at the Bluffton Middle School.
Okay. Are you coordinating with that event?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
It's Parks Department, the mayor's office, and then us, all collaborating together to make one big event for Bluffton.
Fantastic. They probably knew that, but I just thought we should clarify
Yep,
that.
nope, got
Okay,
it.
great. Thank you, Hunter.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do roll call. Jeff Stringer?
Yes.
Michael Vanover?
Yes.
Blake Gerber?
Yes.
Motion passes 3-0.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thank you.
Ms. Collier?
Betsy.
Good evening. First item I'd like to address is our Q1 of 2026 NDOT 5311 invoice that we need to have signed so I can submit it to NDOT for reimbursement. I have a blue ink. You got one?
I may. No. Thank you.
So
Yeah, we
this
need a
is
motion
only
for me
his
to-
signature?
Yeah, we need a motion for me to sign this.
Make a motion to allow the vice president to sign the 5311 and the 5339 grant applications.
No, these are the actual invoice.
Oh, the actual invoices?
The invoice for Q1,
Oh,
2026.
2026
Yeah.
NDOT invoice.
Okay.
I'll second that motion to sign the invoices.
Jeff Stringer?
Yes.
Michael Vanover?
Yes.
Blake Gerber?
Yes.
Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda that I'd like to address is our 2027 NDOT 5311. It does say N 5339, but with communicating with NDOT this morning, once they got back with me, our cameras, because we're not going to be purchasing them as equipment but renting, will fall under the 5311. So I'm just going to have a 5311 grant application that needs some signatures on various
Okay. So
documents.
We won't have a 5339 for 27 then?
Right,
Okay.
yeah. The van that we wanted to replace does not meet the criteria, all 3 of the criteria that NDOT puts in place. So we cannot replace that van, and the cameras now fall under the 5311 operating expenses. So Lisa has the documents. There's a bunch.
Is that for everyone's signature or only?
Ted's on a couple.
Ted is on a couple, and then Michael will sign the others in blue ink. So I have
So I'll make a motion to sign,
To have the appropriate officers or individuals sign.
correct, the 5311 NDOT 2027 applications.
I'll second that motion.
Jeff Stringer,
Yes.
Michael Vanover,
Yes.
White River,
Yes.
motion passes 3-0. Thank you. And then I have an
Welcome.
authorizing resolution that I sign.
Yes.
As well. So they're all marked.
Okay. So do you need that as a separate motion?
Yes, please. I've got to get the paper. Hang on.
Do I need a motion
Resolution
and signature?
2026-04.
Hold on, I don't know that we heard what you said. I apologize.
2026-04 resolution. This is an authorizing resolution for the filing of the, it says calendar year 2026 application.
Well, because we're filing
Oh, okay,
it this year,
okay.
but it's actually, the monies will be for 2027.
Yeah.
Okay, and it is for my signature.
So make a motion to allow the auditor to sign ordinance resolution 2026-04
Yep. Resolution.
resolution. Got it.
Second that.
Jeff Stringer,
Yes.
Michael Vanover,
Yes.
Blake Gerber,
Yes.
motion carries 3-0. Yes, I do need a blue. They're using the blue. Thank you.
A little blue thing fell out of the back end. I'm not sure how I broke it, but I did, so. It still works right now.
Would it be easier for X to finish the execution after the meeting, get on to other materials, and then address it then?
Do you want me to scan all these to you?
Yeah,
Or-
or I can walk over and,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Why don't
So you
give
want me
that
to just
me
leave the
so I
packet
can
with
have
you
it
and
to
then-
sign what I've got to sign.
Okay,
All right, we'll sign them at the end. That'd be great.
that works.
All right,
We're
thank you.
just going to month.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We appreciate it, but I didn't think you needed to hover over us for a while for your own well-being as opposed to ours.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
I still have your pen. I'll attach it here. How's that?
That one.
Okay. Monthly reports, yep.
And appropriation reduction. So your lit economic development was budgeted to pay for, the pool and the regional sewer district in 2027. But their invoices came in 2025, so it has been paid out in 2025. So you have an overage of funds in your 2026 budget that you might need to use in 2027. I didn't know if you wanted to do an appropriation reduction so that those funds are free for budgeting for 2027. You have still in the capital development line $820,000. And you can reduce it by whatever it is you would like.
We basically need to have that allocated by the end of June. This,
Yes, I would like to do it
sooner than later, I understand.
so it's available for when I start budgeting.
Is there any shortfalls or bridge projects, community crossing matching dollars, Fed projects Nader, Matt have identified?
He's got 1.1 million in his roads and bridges in your,
Well, we can reappropriate it and then decide exactly where later, right?
yes.
Okay.
We probably ought to do it at either the next meeting or for sure the first meeting of June.
Well, if you want council to do it in June, I need to do it
Yeah,
now.
now.
If you want council to do it in May, we have to do it now.
No, it'd be June,
June.
because I have to give it to them, we have to advertise it
So
10 days
basically-
before.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes.
we need to do it at the next meeting for sure.
Well, then it would be in July, wouldn't it?
Then it'd be July.
Yeah.
We can't advertise it 10 days.
If we did our last meeting, it'd be, yeah. I don't
You'll
think that'll
maybe
fall
wait.
right, will it?
I'm just
So-
looking,
It wouldn't fall right, then, would it?
Yep, our meeting would be May 18.
And 10 days would be the 29th. If we do
You would
it on
have
the-
to,
if we
you
do
would
it on
have
the
to
19th.
publish it on
Okay.
Tuesday, the 19th, to have it 10 days, because the first meeting of county council would be June 2.
We'll bring it up at the next meeting.
Okay.
And Lisa, when we talked, we were thinking, what, 600 of that would transfer to the next?
Next budget year, so you have 220 left in there.
220 to move something.
Yeah.
Because remember, on the bridges and that, we increased that to 750, so that fund's over $1 million now. So I think the bigger chunk we take to move to the next fiscal year is the, in my opinion, the best approach. So at least, I suggest at least 600, if not more than that.
I mean, okay, I'm okay to do it whenever, so.
Yeah, I'm,
Give you time to think about it and look into it, we can do it next meeting.
okay.
Whatever,
let's-
that's
Yeah,
fine.
we'll do it next meeting.
Okay.
That's all I have.
In that case, anything out of the audience? No?
Nothing, AJ?
No?
Election day tomorrow, if you haven't elected or voted already,
He has to get up early.
Yeah, all right.
and stay up late.
Anything else, Commissioner Stringer?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Commissioner Gerber?
Good.
No, sir, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Well, with that, I accept the motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Seconded,
Jeff Stringer,
yes.
Michael Vanover,
Yes.
Blake Gerber,
Yes.